like shit when I'm under the center. Game plan sick, talking under the weather. You know what we doing? I need that all expense paid inclusive. I'm the plug, so I'm plugged into it. Proud money like we Jewish white Christmas. I'm Scrooge, bitch. My mood is on cruise ship. You ain't tuned in, you ain't vibing with my moon man. I move shit like Kerry. I'm the cold truth, Fletcher Reed, Jim Carrey. Everything movie.
Eureka.
We make plays every day, yeah. 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 We make plays every day, yeah.
Hey, welcome to the Real Fantasy Playmakers. I am your host, Bogard Scott. We are here for the live edition. We are broadcasting live from the GMM network and from my man, the Fantasy Football Hustlers channel. And while on that note, I want to now introduce, and I'm proud to introduce this man as one of our new hosts for the Real Fantasy Playmakers. He is the most hated man in the fantasy football industry, the Fantasy Football Hustler. Hey.
What the rock is cooking.
Yeah.
We're taking it all the way back to corporate rock, the heel rock.
Yeah.
Bring all the smoke.
We hated him. Yeah. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Welcome aboard, brother. This is not only your first time doing the show with me, but also like you're debuting. You know what I mean? Let's go. The debut.
Long time coming. I'm ready. Let's get it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to be talking a whole bunch of training camp isms, you know what I'm saying, and everything that it pertains in fantasy. And we got to cast the savages. We're going to introduce right on up first, representing, breaking down the tape. It's my man, Hector. He said what he said.
Hey, what's going on, boys? It's Hector breaking down the tape. I said what I said. They're ready to get cooked.
Yeah. Welcome aboard, brother.
I'm glad to be here. I'm glad you hit me up and we started talking, man. Like, it's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I rock with you. You know what I mean? And actually, before we bring in our next two guests, you know what I'm saying? I actually encountered my man, Hector, and he was saying what he was saying on that SportsMe app. And we do want to shout out our good friends at SportsMe. Shout out Derek and Jeff and the whole gang. Everybody go out there and download SportsMe now. There's a battle waiting for you. I'm about to make my triumphant return to the app. I'll see y'all there.
Oh, I'm waiting for that.
Yeah, we'll
shout
have
out to my co-host Zach. I know he's going to be tuning in a few minutes.
Yeah, shout out to Zach too, man. You know what I'm saying? He's the
Bogart,
Caucasian Rick Ross.
Man. Just like you, Zach's lady. She's about to pop Friday, bro.
Hey, man, I've been there. You know what I'm saying? Have the bags packed is all I gotta say. You know what I mean? And I do want to say real quick. I have 4 kids, and what's funny is it was always like, obviously it wasn't hard for me, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not pushing the baby out, right? But I will say, walking down the hallway and seeing the other fathers out there just tripping out, shit's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, that's one thing. Just Zach, if you're out there watching, you know what I mean? Duly note that. You know what I mean? Laugh at the other dads because that shit's hilarious. Anyways, let's get right in the Jets, because my man Hector is a Jets fan. Right in the spirit of the Jets, we got to go ahead and turn it all the way up with my man representing the Warzone Sports Network and Turn Up the Facts podcast and the morning show going live every morning on the Warzone Sports Network. Cup of Joe, it's my man, Turn Up the Jets. What's happening, Joe Skirto?
Yo, love this choice. Love this song choice. What is going on?
Yes, it's time to play the game. You don't quite have the nose like Triple H.
You should have came in spitting water.
I'll spit some water out right now if I have to.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes. And then for all y'all OGs, OG playmakers out there that rocked with my little tiny podcast, back up when we started in 2019, I had a reoccurring guest. He's one of my brothers from another. He is a wise man. He's also my son's Ninong. He is the godfather, my man, WiseMan IFF. Hey. Oh, yeah, the remote.
What it do? What it do?
Oh,
Okay, Hustler. Okay, Bogard. I see y'all. Dynamic duo over here. Got a tandem. I see y'all.
Yeah.
For the old school
playmaking.
people that were in the GMM, give me money. You see, we here, baby. We here.
Welcome. Welcome, Iffy. How you doing?
Thank you very much. Doing all right, man. Hey, it's good to see y'all. Fantasy football. It's that time of year. I love it, baby. I love it.
Shout out to everyone in the chat. We're real deep. Everyone's showing a lot of love. Shout out to everybody.
Man, shout out to everybody.
Thanks for the love, yo.
All right, check this out. Man, Carson Wentz goes down, and in true Carson Wentz fashion, me being the Carson Wentz truther, everyone around me is laughing at me. Because now it's a real Carson Wentz thing to happen that he's gone for 7 weeks. Even though he's known this system before, he doesn't know this team. What, he played like 2 days in training camp? The guy is fragile. What's your thoughts just in its entirety on this team and what's going on right now?
From worst to first in the division, maybe not worse, but they're taking a hit, and I think Jonathan Taylor is going to be the one to get the brunt of it.
Oh yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. You said 7 weeks. The timetable is 5 to 12, and we know Carson. You said fragile. He might take the whole 12 plus one more extra. Damn, foot again.
Under over 7 weeks.
Right?
Yeah, under over 7 weeks. It's like, damn, it's kind of a tough one. I might take the over.
I do want to say this. I bet you the Eagles wish they kept Nick. But anyways.
Hey, no, but check this out. You know what? The Eagles, bro, they don't hate this because he needs to play. Yes, they do. No. He needs
they don't get a number one pick because he doesn't play.
Oh, that's right. I had it backwards. So you mean to tell me Carson Wentz is fucking the Eagles again?
And I said what I said, that this man is second okayest quarterback in the fucking universe behind Jared Goff.
Okayest.
Behind Jared Goff.
He didn't say second best. He didn't say second worst. He said second okayest.
This guy is a bust. This guy has had a fluke MVP season that had to get finished up by the backup.
Yep.
Like, come on.
The backup won the chip.
He competed in a college that had no fucking competition and somehow gets the second overall pick. This guy is garbage, bro, and I've called it.
Hey, turn up. In our very prestigious SBI League, the Smoky Bogey Invitational, right? Very prestigious, second annual international even, right? So ever since that news, right, you still had drafted Pittman, right? But I had seen you recently. You have him on the block.
Yes, I have him on the block. Honestly,
all this news, though, I would think that Pittman, to me right now, if I was on the other side of a trade, I'd be like, he's a throw-in. Because that's how I would try to downplay him so I can get him up off you for the low.
Look at y'all talking fantasy talk right now. Look at y'all.
It's a fantasy show.
Hey.
I mean, it depends on who are they going to ride Eason out?
Yeah, that's what they say right now. But,
is Phillip Rivers going to come back?
He likes coaching and having kids, man.
We don't know.
Hey, this is just out of the blue. Nick Foles fucks Wentz over once more. He gets traded to Indy, takes him to the Super Bowl, and wins it again.
That'll be disgusting.
I really think Rivers has got to come back because he's dealing with 11 kids all at once. You
got to get that bread. Hold on. You got 11 kids? Hold on. They all got to go to college, right, Phil?
Well,
hey, come on, bro.
Rivers comes back. He doesn't come back till October because that's the end of his contract with the high school team.
He is coaching.
He can't buy his way out of a contract like that.
He is coaching right now.
Listen, man, he couldn't buy his way into an abortion either. So you know what I mean?
No. Remember, he's from Alabama. He doesn't believe in that shit.
Yeah, that's true. He's a good Christian.
Believe in that shit.
He's a good Christian. I don't believe in that shit either. For the record, I just want you to.
You have 4 kids.
Want to throw a bad joke out.
Hold on, bud. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? But we mansplaining at this point. We mansplaining on this point. Anyway, so what's up, guys? What we doing?
Well, hold on. Look at the comment that we got here from TV Good.
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance went to the same college.
And Trey Lance is I don't see too
And
much
Trey
hype
Lance
on
is
him
the
either.
project. He's the
Oh, we
project.
talking about.
There's hella hype.
Are we going there?
There's hella hype. We can go
Guys,
there.
are we going there? Are we
I'm
doing
still not
injuries? Or
done-
are we going
I'm
Niners?
still
Because
not-
I can talk Niners all day.
I'm still not done with the coach yet because I want to talk real
Okay.
quick about Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, nice.
Because Quentin Nelson he got the same injury. That's how real the Carson Wentz curse is. That it's a residue. It got on. It got on the old line.
Damn.
And he's
So they're down. They're down what? 3 offensive linemen from their starting O line like last year, right?
Quentin Nelson is one of them, and that's the best offensive lineman they got.
And then they got Costanzo retired. And then what's his name is injured too. And he's not going to be back for a minute off that Achilles. Eric Fisher.
Yeah.
That was in
What about
playoff
Ty? Can you believe that we could talk about the Colts? We don't even mention Ty. That he's a scrub now. Is he a certified scrub?
No, he's the best ball goat, man.
Hold on. Was he on your fantasy team last
totally
year?
agree. After
haven't
like
been
the
baseball
year
leagues.
before last year, he disappeared.
He disappeared like a ghost.
His hamstrings. That's why his hamstrings disappeared.
His hamstrings, right? His
He ran so
Carson
fast
Wentz has
that
a
the
foot.
hamstrings
What
fell
else? So Jonathan Taylor, the only person, like, are you going to draft Jonathan Taylor before the third at all?
No,
Hey, everybody
going
here.
in the first. He's going in the first.
You going to get him in the first with nobody?
No, he's going in the first.
Bro, the backup is Jacob Eason.
I've done I'm in Who's Tribunal Fantasy League, and we did our draft, and he did go in the first round, like first.
He went in the first.
He went like
there.
8. He went like 8 or 9, bro.
Jonathan Taylor.
Yes,
yeah.
If you haven't done no mocks,
I haven't done no mocks. How you know?
Because it's so shocking.
Hold on. See, but that's a bunch of bots. You guys don't be a bot now. Don't be a bot. Jonathan Taylor in the first. Can we say that in the 12-teamer?
Yeah.
Can everybody here agree Jonathan Taylor in the first?
He's one of the best backs in the league.
Yeah.
Hold on.
10-teamer.
He finished with
Jacob
6 overall last year.
Bro, Jacob Eason is the backup quarterback.
Yeah, Jason Eason just got to give him the ball.
I'm stacking the box then. I'm 8 in the box, 9 in the box then.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be.
I'm stacking the box then.
He's gonna get a grip of volume. That's it.
Well, we'll see.
He'll get over 300 plus touches this year.
That's a fact. He'll get that and CTE. He'll get that and CTE. He's gonna get smacked.
I think he's more in the range of like 260, 270. Because you got to remember, Naeem
He
Hines
might hit 3 too.
That's
all within ballpark. That's ballpark. 273. That's ballpark.
Phillip Rivers. When you look at Phillip Rivers' pass attempts last year, when you break it down, 25% of his pass attempps went to the running back position in its entirety. So here's a guy. So here's a guy for every 4 times he threw the ball, one of those targets went to a running back. That guy's
I ain't gonna lie. That's what saves him. His saving grace is he's low key a scat back. He could catch that rock and run up on you.
And he could pass protect.
True.
So you don't take him out on the third if you're going.
You don't take him out, because he can pass protect chip and then go off on the left.
When they hurry up, when they go hurry up or like 2-minute or 4-minute drill type shit, you see Naeem Hines out there. You know what I'm saying? But I would say just historically with what Frank Reich does, he's going to use multiple backs. Like he's done this with the Eagles. He did this with the Chargers. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what Frank Reich does.
They didn't give Marlon Mack too much.
What happened to Mack?
Not play him at all.
Mack got hurt and he stayed hurt. He's still on the
it's gonna be a 2-headed dragon, if not 3. We're looking at Hercules at this point. It's gonna be a 2-headed dragon. People forgot about Hines too. Like it's. I tell you, let me tell you something. You remember I won multiple leagues. I'm a platinum fantasy.
He's like yes.
I'll show you my stats right now. I'm platinum.
I
ain't go diamond yet. Basketball, I'm diamond. But football, I am platinum. Football's hard to go diamond. I'll tell you right now, there's other picks better than Jonathan Taylor, but it's okay. Let him go in the first to the bots. Let the bots grab him.
I'm going to trade for a bunch
of the bots grab him.
Like you said, you stack the box. If that line is 100%, because that's the number 1 offensive line in football right now. If that line is 100% healthy, stack the box all you want.
The number 1 was the Browns.
He's not getting touched until at least 4 yards in. Every
3
single
or 4
time.
yards in. All right.
Every single time.
I can't wait, man. That's why I wish I was Marty McFly with the almanac, but I don't have the almanac, so I have to settle for time.
I think Jonathan Taylor finishes top 10, but when you're drafting him, I think we're drafting him at a ceiling. If we're gonna have 7 games without Wentz, because I thought with Wentz, I was confident they're going to move the ball. He played well with Frank Reich's system. Matter of fact, since Frank Reich left, he played shitty. You know what I mean? But you know what? All right, enough of that. Just talking about coaches that left, right? Shitty coaches, right? Like Adam Gase. Let's talk about some Jets right here. So we got 2 Jets guys. Oh, you guys got my man Bob Saleh over there. Me and my man Iffy, we bleed red and gold. We hated seeing him go.
As you can see.
Now you bring over the junior varsity Matt LaFleur / Kyle Shanahan with Mike LaFleur there now. You know what I mean? It's interesting in fantasy because I'm on Michael Carter's of the world. I'm on the in Dynasty. I love the Elijah Moore's of the world. It's like there's a lot of fun things here. Even Zach Wilson for fantasy, because I still feel like that defense is going to be a fun old defense. But am I crazy to look at a lot of these guys in fantasy? And matter of fact, I hate it when I had too many of them on a roster. I'm like, yeah, I have 2 Jets on my shit. You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm saying like that's too much. Like I'm gambling. Because I'll be having a 10.
See how the Jets fans look at them? They are disappointed.
Okay. So I'll go first. I'm not gonna lie. I usually have about 1 to 2 Jets on my league. On my team every year, but it's not like I go out every time. Like I'll pick up people through the wire for a couple weeks. I'll drop them here and there.
They'll be there.
But there are a lot of upside to a lot of players throughout the years on the Jets. Like Jamison Crowder with the the Jets played. Jamison Crowder was one of the greatest pickups to have in a league.
Hey, let me tell you. Hector said what he said, right? And he said what he said, and he meant it. Because Calvin Kamara has 60 on me, and Crowder saved me. I think that last week he had like 20, 30.
Kamara,
Kamara has 60, and Crowder
players on the Jets that you can be like, all right, like I can ride them for an extended period of time.
They're gonna be down every game. You know the receivers are gonna get.
There's a lot of upside to players getting drafted in fantasy this year because I try to get Michael Carter in like the 3rd round. Yo, I lost him in the 2nd round.
Yeah, Michael Carter.
Round. That's why.
What is going on? I told y'all there's bots in the lobby.
No, that's listen, if that's not his ADP, that's a Jets league thing right there.
I got him in the
that
7th,
must be
in a 14.
Zach Wilson.
So,
my bad. I'm sorry. What you said? You got him what?
I got him in the 7th.
Weird, like the rules in this league.
14, man.
Oh, is it a
keeper
league? Is it a keeper league?
That's what I'm saying.
Who's made this league up, and it's like starting 2 QBs.
It's a super flex.
You get 2 fucking defenses. Got 2
it's one of them.
Yeah, he like switched up mad shit. Like
I ain't gonna lie, dude.
That's
and then people panicked.
It's some shit that I've never seen before.
What was that?
People panicked and then they picked Michael Carter in the 2nd. They didn't understand all the rules.
Hey, you can't. Hey, don't front. That's what happens. You start to panic and you have your shit queued up on the wish list, or whatever that shit is. Automatic pick, bruh. 2nd round.
Listen, that's why we encourage mock drafting so you can see what the greater public.
You have to mock draft. I ain't gonna lie.
The public opinion, the public drafting is what obviously shakes the ADP, right? And then people that have louder voices in the industry, they could beat a certain drum on a player, and then that could drive the ADP up because they have a big following, etc. Right? But Michael Carter is one of those guys. I try not to talk about him too much because I like getting Michael Carter as like my 3rd or 4th running back. You know what I mean? Because he does go in the mid rounds. You know what I mean?
He's got a lot of upside.
I think he's gonna be great in PPR. Like, think about this. Like, outside of who do we have out there? We have Corey Davis, Elijah Moore, right? You know what I'm saying? And then
talking about Jets?
So the starting this is what's crazy. The starting lineup for the Jets right now, the first team roster is Corey Davis, Keelan Cole.
I love Keelan Cole.
Actually, Keelan is actually
Mims.
I want to trip with him.
Mims dropped to the floor.
I damn near did.
And now he's like, they're worried if they're even going to keep him.
Mims is probably 5 right now. I think realistically, it's going to be Davis, Moore, Crowder are going to be the starters because Moore has been.
They're not going to do a lot. Hold on, but I ain't going to lie though.
And Moore's been going crazy.
Okay, think about the Bengals, right? With Burrs, before Burrs got hurt, they were throwing that pigskin, boy. The Jets are going to be the same thing. Think about them, but a broke version of
and listen, the Jets' run defense was not ass at all. and I think they'll even be better. But I don't have.
I mean,
don't
you had Le'Veon Bell, and you couldn't do nothing with it.
It's always top 5 in the league, or
exactly.
top
10
9.
at least.
Their pass
here's
is
the thing.
31st every single year.
Exactly. They're a funnel defense, is what I was about to say. You feel me? Like they're going to be giving up. They're going to be in some shootouts. So I do like Zach Wilson.
Yes, a lot of some. I guarantee you the Jets will be down damn near every game. Hold on, did they beat the Raiders on a crazy comeback, throwing that pigskin left and right? You got to remember, they throw that pigskin. We got to remember now.
Listen, they were smacking the Raiders, and then they let them. Remember that was the Greg Williams firing. Remember?
Yep.
He was like, let him. It was almost like he was like, I want Gaze to get fired. He tried to get Gaze fired right there. He's like, yeah, fuck that.
He did, but they prevailed. They prevailed.
They did it twice too. They did it twice.
The Jets, I ain't gonna lie, the Jets, y'all ain't gonna do shit. But you gonna have some fun games. I'll tell you that much. You gonna have some fun games.
This last green on white, Wilson played like fucking garbage.
Yeah, he did.
He went 11 for 24, 2 picks, and only got three fucking. He got a field goal on what 7 possessions. 7, yeah.
I do want to ask this one thing
here. What do you think's in the game plan here?
He needs someone better than
I would say
Johnson as his veteran QB.
If they got anything in store that they're going to take from the Shanahan system, right? They're going to run the ball. Then pair that with the fact that he's a rookie starting week 1. They're going to lean on the run. You know what I mean?
Yes, they
will.
Like
they got hella running backs over there.
They have
you have to protect your quarterback. You don't want him getting laid out in the first week.
Not a guy that be double clutching too. You know
shit, I'm faking.
Holding on. He's holding on the ball. Like, I'm gonna run 20 more yards.
That's not BYU, baby. Hey,
for real.
That was the whack. Was that the whack? Was that the Mountain West? It was like, I don't know what league that was, but it was like, come on, dog. This NFL. Niggas are trying to kill you on every play.
They're trying to take your
but I do want to ask you, Jet fans, one thing, because as a Niner, I've been through that. We have rings, but we've been trashed a lot of times. I remember we had Garcia,
and
right?
Now we've just been having letdowns for the most part.
Now having letdown. I put hella bread on the Super Bowl, lost hella cheese on the Super Bowl on my Niners. But what I'm trying to say is this. The Jets, the last time y'all were even relevant, let's be honest, I'm not even disrespecting. Was it Mark Sanchez?
Yeah.
And they had one. They had the one freak year with Fitzpatrick and were 10-6 and didn't make the playoffs. Didn't make the playoffs.
Yes. So the Jets, you guys, I will lie, Easton. I see something in this guy. I think he's going to deliver. I'm not saying a chip. I mean, not Easton. I'm sorry, Zach Wilson. I'm not saying a chip, but I'm saying
what's so crazy to me.
He's going to do something.
I
don't know. He's going to do something.
How Zach Wilson definitively was like the guy to the Jets. Like, it wasn't like, oh, well, Justin Fields will be on the – because I'm like, you could have had just – you know what I mean? Like, this is how it's going to be viewed if the Zach Wilson project doesn't pan out. You know what I mean?
If it doesn't pan out, that's Sam Darnold and Zach.
I'll speak for Zach's portion of breaking down the tape.
Yeah, shout out to Zach.
He fucking hates the fact they got Zach Wilson.
He got the same name, bro.
He hates it. He's like, I'm changing my name. Any other QB on the list.
Damn.
He hates it. Me, I'm like, my thing is, I like what they did to the line. Now, if the line can stay healthy and play to what they're supposed to, he can be that. I'm not going to say he is Russell Wilson, but the Russell Wilson type. Where you run heavy and he can run around a little bit, move around, and hit the play action.
Yep.
Yeah,
you know what's crazy? During the 2020 season, right? I was hearing in like my Niner circles, right? You know what I'm saying? There's whispers that we were looking at Zach Wilson. We had a scout out there every game, right? Representing the Niners, just watching the kid. And then here comes Matt LaFleur and them. Or Mike LaFleur and them. So he kind of, I think that's where he kind of took that with him. You know what I mean? Like he'd been scouting this dude. They've been low-key scouting this dude for a while. You know what I mean? So
but Joe was onto something. You need a system, Joe. I heard you say something about the system. What's the system like, man?
Yeah, no, that's why I think they drafted him, like the West Coast. I mean, you could talk talent. Maybe we could say Fields is more talented, but it doesn't mean anything if it's not the right fit.
You need talent, but you need something there.
Good point.
I think that's
10
why
points.
they got him. And like, yeah, they would watch tape on him all last year. I love the Zach Wilson pick, honestly. I know people either hate it, love it. I love it because of the system. I mean, I think, and they helped him. I mean, look at what Darnold had when he got drafted. Nothing. Like the offensive line was bottom 3. He had his best receiver was Robbie Anderson, and then Isaiah Crowell was his running back. I mean, garbage.
I forgot about Isaiah.
Hey, shout out to Crow.
Don't disrespect him. He played.
Shout out to Crow, bro.
Hey, I'm not disrespecting. Just what we have now. What we have now is a lot different.
Yeah, they didn't build the team. They went and just got the QB.
That's it, and forgot about the other 52 guys on the roster.
I'm not going to be surprised if we can get Corey Davis. Like some 25% target market share on like a team that could throw like at least 570 times or maybe 550 times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're getting. I mean, that's not a lot though. To be honest,
it's not. But I thought they're gonna run. I thought the Jets were gonna run more. But you're right; they're gonna be down a lot of games, so they're gonna throw a lot.
And Corey Davis quarterback. So is Elijah.
A lot of people been drafting Elijah Moore and. Like trying to pick him up relatively quicker than people would most want to pick him up.
It's hype. There's a lot of hype though.
And from what training camp is saying, like he's probably gonna be, if not the number 1 target. If he gets that chemistry with Zach Wilson, he'll probably be the number 1 target.
I like it. Okay, let's switch gears to the Saints situation. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to get everybody's take on this. Because this, first of all, we got the Michael Thomas thing. He's not going to be ready till like maybe week 6 or 7. So
I drafted him last year. I'm
saying that out loud. Again. I have him in one league, and I just said that out loud. And now they're never going to. Yeah, well, it was like in the 8th round for real.
I was about to say, had
in the 14th team, I was like, I got to do it. I was like, he's just still there.
And you're already sending me trades for him.
Yeah, like,
you're already trying to get him out of there.
Yes, he's like a luxury throw. He's like a fancy throw-in right now. That's how I value him.
Yeah, that's all he is.
And then the consolation prize is if I'm stuck with him, I just have to survive until he gets back, and then I have him with like Tyreek Hill type of shit.
I did last year.
But see, okay, I used to be on the Jameis Winston hype because I felt like there's going to be at least. Well, because now with no Michael Thomas, I feel like they're going to go to Taysom because they had Taysom, like they had Taysom geared for this playbook without Michael Thomas already.
For years.
Last year. Remember in the beginning of the year, Michael Thomas was hurt too.
I've seen Tatum there. Like, how long has he been on the Saints?
He's like 30, bro. I looked at like 31, bro.
I'm saying he's been there a long time.
And he has like an invisible 160 M's. It's kind of weird, bro. Like he has a contract that says that he's gonna make 160 M's, but then it says he's not also.
So on the draft, y'all grabbing Tatum over Wilson?
No.
Winston, I'm sorry.
I mean, Winston. Man, see, here's the thing. Winston goes like in the super flex, he's going like as people's like QB3, but and you know, like the 10th round type of shit, 11th round. You know what I mean? Like I was hella high in a 14 team. I was sitting there, it was like Latavius Murray or Taysom Hill. And I'm like, you know what?
You actually thought about it?
And, yeah, because it's a 14 team, and I'm like in like the 14th round or whatever it was. And then boom, then my man Joe right here, he takes Taysom Hill, and I'm like, fuck, I fucking knew it. Like, why did I pass on him there? Because he has value in his super flex, and I'm beating the drum that I think it's going to be Taysom Hill as the starter. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like
they're going to be a running at his team.
You got to stack them. You got to stack Winston and Hill. So either way, you get him late still.
That's too expensive.
No, for the starting QB for the Saints, whoever it is gonna be worth it. It's super fun.
Right? James Winston, no matter what, is going to
think it is though.
Fantasy points.
I want to hear who y'all think it is. Hustle. Who do you think it is ultimately?
I think it's still going to be Winston, at least to start.
I think Winston's starting.
Same here.
I got Taysom. I think it's like they said make or break because he dropped a lot of weight, so I don't even think he's gonna play that role anymore. I think
he's not be the Swiss Army running between it. Okay.
I don't even think he will anymore. They said he dropped like 25 plus
Who's been
pounds.
See, my version's different.
Who's been getting most of the first team touches? Or
it's like equal.
And
it's
swapping
like
it off. Yeah.
That is true.
And no one's. They're not saying if anyone's shining more. So with them not saying it, I'm gonna lean towards the guy who knows the system better. You know what I mean? And he's like he's like Sean Payne's teacher's pay. You know what I mean?
I will say this: there's a stat with Jameis Winston. They said down the field he didn't throw as many interceptions as he did. Those intermediate passes or short passes, but the Saints, their scheme, their system, because of Drew Brees, it's all short.
But that's
the only thing I'm like, damn. As soon as if Jameis does start and he throw hella interceptions, they gonna get his ass out of there real fast. That's the only thing.
I think all the shit was geared short because that was where Drew Brees' arm was, and that's just Sean Payne being
his arm wasn't the same.
That's him being like smart. Like
Look at Hard to Start comment here. Y'all see Winston in those drills?
Yeah, that's not bad. I'm going Taysom. Shout out to Kim.
Was he looking?
Everybody go sub to the Hard to Start Fantasy Football Podcast. Those are my bros, my brothers. Taysom Hill, bro.
Let's go. We'll see. I'm not touching any of those guys. By the way, I used to grab Drew in the 3rd, 4th, 5th.
And I think Marcus Callaway also, right? He's been like shining in camp. I like him because I got him paired with my Michael Thomas. So everybody in my dynasty or in the SBI, I got the pair for you. You know what I mean? Just putting it out there.
And let's remember that last game that they played, that playoff game. Drew Brees didn't even throw a touchdown pass, but Jameis Winston did.
Yeah. One pass, too.
I have a lot of faith in
What have you done for me lately?
I feel like
that was 100% completion rating, and it was the TD.
I feel like
100%.
I feel like Winston sitting behind Drew Brees. Brees is one of those elite QBs. He can teach someone very quickly.
Oh my god!
So I think Winston's gonna need some time to show it, but I feel like he'll show what Brees had taught him.
Exactly, and then hold on, Guccini, JD, Taysom is a fucking gadget player. He is a gadget. He's gonna be in there. He's gonna be like what? He's like lining where the X would be, like touchdown, right? He's more of a gadget dude.
He's a great flex.
He's gonna be in there no matter what. Like you see,
he's a real super flex in the NFL. Like he's a legit super flex.
Yeah, right.
Real,
yeah. That's a good point. I like that. 10 points.
He goes in at tight end too.
I need to get a bell.
I've seen him line up on
tight end, receiver, QB, and the next thing I need to see is him to be able to run up as a running back because I don't see him at that yet.
I do want to say this. Shout out Drew Brees because I did meet Drew Brees. I got on my Instagram.
You got a funny.
I met Drew Brees and SF. Took a picture. Try to, you know what I mean? Like
he was trying to holler at Drew Brees' wife.
I
didn't know it was Drew Brees' wife. Tell
his story. His wife was trying to take me to the after party, and Drew Brees came in there like, "That's my wife." I said, "Oh shit, Drew Brees." I was like, "Give me a picture with Drew Brees." His wife tried to jump in the picture. Drew Brees like, "No. You take the picture." So all my homies are getting the picture. Drew Brees is a solid ass dude. He's not on the Saints anymore, so I don't see the Saints doing anything. They're probably gonna be trash this year, but anyway.
I love it. I'll allow it. So listen, I want to go some hype. Oh, go ahead.
How about before we transition, what do you guys think about this question? Montgomery or CEH? They're going super close in drafts right now.
So I would take CEH.
I do want to say one thing. Montgomery, right?
Going on a 2-3 turnaround is probably where he's going to end up because he's been going in the 3rd round. But I love CEH. If I can get because he's a guy. He's like a receiver more so. You would assume. You know what I mean? It's a team that's going to throw the ball like 60% versus running the ball. You know what I mean? Like 60% to 40%. Like, and he's. They even said they want to get him more involved in the passing game. I like to hear that. Fits my narrative. PPR shit, and you're connected to Mahomes. But if David Montgomery is now your third, if David Montgomery is your 3rd running back, I love that even more because David Montgomery is as safe as you can get. That workload is going to be solid.
3rd running back. Okay,
you said it right there. It's as safe as you can get. The last 2 years, I've had David Montgomery as my 3rd running back.
I ain't gonna lie. He got injured. I grabbed him way back.
Yeah, you had him hella late, bro.
You saw me grab him hella late.
in our super flex.
He ended up
the Tyrannosaurus.
He
flex.
ended up being so solid.
The TFL.
I started playing him. He was my second running back. He went up one because I grabbed him hella late, and he was solid. When I say consistency, that man is either gonna get you a touchdown automatically or at least 80 yards. We gotta look at the stats. But
I don't know about the touchdown automatically. I never can say touchdown.
Was it? I gotta look at his touchdown numbers, but he always had like 10 or more.
If this
always
it's
had
Andy,
10 or more.
It's Andy Dalton, and then it'll eventually be Justin Fields. This offense is gonna be better than with it was with Trubisky. So, and I'd say like for a guy as trash as Nagy is, think about this: 4 years.
Bro, he had 8 touchdowns last year.
Yeah, and the year before, I think he has 7,
6. I think it was
6. Yeah.
6.
He had 11 hundo the first year, all-purpose yards. You know what I mean? He's a boy, dog. He does his thing. And the offensive line got a little improved. I love David Montgomery. So he has hella upside. But then also, I just feel like the PPR mixed in with CEH. And all you're going to need.
That is true. He don't really catch the rock like that. He can, but.
A lot of mouths to feed, though, in Kansas City. I like Montgomery. There's a lot of mouths to feed
that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Montgomery's going later.
Touches.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, Montgomery had
all the touches he needs.
Montgomery had 301 touches last year.
What happened last year with Clyde?
Montgomery was a top 5 fantasy running back last year.
Yeah, he was number 4.
I'm telling you. I'm trying to help.
Listen, I love David Montgomery.
I've had him the last 2 years.
Hey, shout out to the Bears, Brews, and the Bros. You know what I'm saying? We got an episode out. I'll put it in the link in the description shortly. But we did bold predictions, and you know they're Bears fans, and I really honestly believe this because I have David Montgomery in several dynasty leagues.
But is it Tariq Cohen? Is Tariq Cohen still hurt?
Fuck Tariq Cohen. Don't worry about him, right?
Exactly.
He's not even
gonna get all the touches.
You know what I'm saying? You know what they finna do? They're gonna be like, "You good enough? You good? You good? You're returning punts." They're like, you know what I mean? This dude, listen, David Montgomery can do it all. You're gonna have Tariq Cohen in there on a third down, like a pass protection.
Probably no, hell no. He's too little.
Maybe you have maybe on blowouts or something like that. You might have
scat. He can scat for you.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? But listen, okay, put it like this: he had 301 touches. Divide that by 16, right? That was 16 games last year. That's like 18.8 touches a game. You know what I'm saying? The coach already came out and said he wanted to run the ball 20 times a game with him, right? So even if you did that, that's 3 over 17 games theoretically, right? That's not even theoretically, actual math. That's what 340 touches just on the ground. That's not realistic.
Yeah.
Let's give them like I'll give him like 315 or 320, but then you give him like 30 receptions and he gets like double-digit touchdowns, bro. He's gonna be like top 3, maybe even 1 in my
so you got Clyde or CLE on that one. It sounds like
I'm going with Monty. You're gonna get him later. Yeah. We're going Monty Burns. Let's go. Dial it up.
Dial it up.
Yeah, he is. I do have him higher ranked in I should have just went straight to my rankings, but I like the whole spiel.
Yeah, you got to go off.
The whole spiel is better.
You got to go off. You got to go off.
Yeah. Speaking of our rankings, let them know Hus where they can get that joint.
Oh yeah, go check them out right now at patreon.com/FFHustler.
Patreon. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my man Hustler doing his thing. We got the. I'm privileged to be rocking with him on the Draft Kit. You can find the exclusive bogey rankings. Hey, I gotta update my shit too. A lot happened. A lot has happened.
Go check it out. Once you get signed up, you get entered in the Ricky Williams signed jersey giveaway too. So another reason to get signed up.
Hustler.
Okay. Hustler. It's funny because I asked him the first time I met him, I said, "You ever heard of the Hustler, the rapper?" And he's like, "Nah." I was like, "It's tight." You ain't never, because there's a whole listen, but it's Allah though. You know what I mean? It's like spelled different with an AH. You feel me? Yeah, he's a hustler. But yeah, so check this out. Let's get right to the hype for the Niners, bro.
Oh shit!
Before we, and then you know what I mean? We'll just talk. We'll quick hit some standouts. You know what I mean? But I mean, this I'm trying not to pay too much attention to the Trey Lance hype, but every time I look, it's fucking going crazier. You know what I mean? It's alive and well.
Well, here's what Shanahan said. They said he's getting some plays that are designed for him, but it's not a QB competition. Either way, Jimmy's the starter, but they're already talking about getting him design plays.
Yeah,
within
they said he did say something in a post game. He said, "Oh, it's not a matter of when." They're like, Trey Lance is going to be on the field. He's like, we have design plays for him. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But what's funny about that is like if he's like some Taysom Hill type shit.
I was about to say that. You took the word right
that
out of
shit's
my
gonna
mouth.
fucking kill me.
No. I hope
what is going on in fantasy?
Please, Lord. No.
In reality, it'll probably be tight as fuck.
Mm.
It's gonna be tight as fuck. Like I'm excited. Shanahan is plus my claim to fame to Shanahan is we're both Sagittariuses. So I just believe whatever he's doing. I believe in it.
I do believe Garoppolo will start, and
of course,
if anything, if they're gonna eventually come out that they want to ride the Trey Lance wave, like by like week 5, they move Garoppolo.
You know what?
There's no reason to keep.
I don't think we're moving him because at the current moment he has the 25 or whatever the fuck million. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. My point is though is I say this: Jimmy don't get hurt, Jimmy don't play bad, Jimmy don't lose job. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
And for Trey, and I like Trey Lance.
Jimmy get hurt by week 3.
Shout out to Joe, my man right here, bro.
Jimmy get hurt by week 3. I said what I said.
Jimmy is fragile.
Don't curse my man Jimmy.
I had to say
it. Jimmy.
I don't want to curse. I'm not too superstitious, but
listen,
Jimmy
because
get
I
hurt
think
every
the kid
year.
still has a ton to learn, and I'm excited for we're gonna see him. He's gonna be like a threat. We'll see both of them on the field type shit. Watch, he's gonna hand the ball off the Lance.
Jimmy almost fucked me last year because I gave him the benefit of the doubt and I drafted him. Drafted him because I won my league last year, but I drafted him and I rode his fucking ass. I rode it and I gave him chances after chance after chance. It took me to because I did a 14-game season and I rode it out to week 7, and then I was just like, you know what? Fuck,
cut him loose.
You. Fuck.
I think he came back.
And I rode Justin Herbert all the way to the chip.
Damn.
And then Justin Herbert fucked me in the chip. He just did.
I had Justin Herbert. I had Alvin Kamara.
I had Alvin already got you the chip right there.
I had Stephon Diggs, D-Hop.
Oh, yeah. What kind? Was that 8
teamer? D-Hop flop.
D-Hop 6 teamer? How'd you get all those guys?
I don't know, but
listen, in a keeper league, listen, bro. In the keeper league that we got.
12-man league.
Oh, okay.
14-game season, and I got all of them.
All right. Damn. Good shit. Good shit.
I mean, Diggs. See, that roster isn't not feasible because Diggs was going in the 5th round. You know what I mean?
I think I grabbed him in the 4th, 5th,
the 3rd round. I was like, I'm stealing him.
Yeah. Sometimes,
hey man, I'm not mad at that. He still finished higher than that, so you still got the value regardless. You know what I mean?
Yep.
At the end of the day,
I stole him. I was like, he's gonna be hot. Give me that. I took D-Hop in the. I don't know why people were stupid enough because I took Kamara number 1. I got D-Hop number 2, and I got Diggs number 3.
I would love to see a live mock draft with you guys in it.
I did it.
Oh, bro, I sent you the link.
I would love to see a live. I saw the other one the other day.
Oh, yeah, that was the recap.
Yeah, that was the recap. Yeah. I would love to see because sometimes you be making crazy picks, but then you end up those are the solid ones. There's sleepers, there's all kinds of shit. So I can't wait. We might have to do that.
We're living in a day and age where you can't even call people sleepers anymore. They're just like the players sleepers. They're more like the value.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because it's everybody knows everything, and then you got a bunch of analysts they'll attach themselves to a name and then start beating the drum with nothing but just yelling the name. Like there's also people out there that just they you either love Joe Mixon or you hate him, and then the people that hate him they can never say anything, but he gets hurt because that guy is nasty, and he comes at value. He comes at value. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie though. You know who was hurt? We talking about injuries. Mostert, man. There's a lot of guys that you'll draft high.
And see, Mostert won't hurt your roster when he goes down. Because you're probably getting Mostert in the 7th or 8th round.
I'm telling you, I think I grabbed him earlier, but this year, because my remedy is, and
you gotta watch the public, man.
And for all you guys in the chat, you gotta go running backs. Grab your running backs when you can. Don't wait too long on this year. You might get some running backs late, but that's a staple. I'm telling you.
After Damian Harris. After Damian Harris, it gets ugly. You know
Hold on. Okay. So you're grabbing Christian McCaffrey, You might probably gonna have to grab him one.
Hold on. They got the rankings. They got to go to Patreon and get these rankings.
Oh, they got to go to Patreon. Okay,
yeah, because we're not gonna list. I have Damian Harris at like 36. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So there's probably 30. I mean, not at 36. I have him like at 30. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? There's several running backs that you could have. What I'm saying, like after you get, there's like 30 of them to me. Because after Damian Harris, it just all falls off. Everyone's like flyers as fuck. You know what I mean? Like flyers are not something you don't take on running backs 9 times out of 10.
Like that, yeah. You want the secret sauce? Go to Patreon.
You had it right though. You have it right. I for people that are just starting up in new leagues or even just redrafts, it's all safe to go running back heavy early. You know what I mean? I'm never mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Because those guys are few and far between.
Mm-hmm.
I said that right? Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, you know I mean, let's just go rapid fire. Y'all got some standouts. Just, you know what I'm saying? Your team, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Just in general, out of training camp right now. Because it's been kind of crazy.
You sounding staticky, Bogard. You sounding staticky, baby.
I thought he was
do the robot? Oh, okay.
Oh, I like how you got the slow-mo going with the little frame by frame. I see.
Hey, listen, that's part of the script. Yeah. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Any standouts, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? A shit that's, position battles y'all want to bring up for random stuff. You know?
I'm just going to go with a standout from the Hall of Fame game and go with Chase Claypool. He looked dope out there. I mean, he might not be going against the number one cornerback or nothing, but
he did look nasty.
Yeah, he was out there making plays, and that's all you can look for in these type of games.
Value guy too. He's going in like the 6th round in a single QB. You know what I mean?
No, he's nice. I think a lot of people grabbed him off the wire last year. That boy put up points.
Yeah, because people were drafting him and then dropped him.
Dropped him.
Yeah, because he was definitely 100% drafted and then 100% dropped and then hit for like 3 weeks and motherfuckers just chased it. But listen, they were going to him though. He was out there as the X. Even though it's one series, that's what I took from that. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I took from that. You know what I mean? So it's good. It's a good piece to have in fantasy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what round you're gonna give him. For me,
like 6th round right now.
6th round. For me,
yeah,
Delvin Cook, bruh. I don't want to let the rankings out, but something about Delvin, even though he got hurt, I feel like that man is. Hold
on. Listen, you coming off? You paid my league.
Damn it.
It's staticky, guard. It's staticky, baby. It's staticky. I can't hear you.
Bogey's in the Matrix. He's in the Matrix.
Red pill or blue pill. You the Matrix, baby. You the Matrix.
Look at this comment. Bogart making people feel higher than they are.
So if you had the Bogart
to that, man.
Oh man.
Just hypothetically, you got the number 1 pick. Who you taking? First pick in the draft.
Dalvin Cook, bro.
Dalvin Cook over Christian McCaffrey for me.
Dalvin Cook.
Or CMC. To be honest, it should be.
I still got. Look at Delvin with the same quarterback, same everything, damn near the same, damn near. But they got a solid receiving core.
Because it's funny because Zach had the number 1 pick in Hooves Tribunal League this year, and he went. I honestly thought he was going to go Derrick Henry. And he went Christian McCaffrey.
No, Derrick Henry is solid too. We can't forget about that, man.
I thought he was going to go Derrick Henry. I thought Dalvin Cook was either going to go 2 or 3, but he went CMC, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I got Derrick Henry over Zeke.
Me too.
I will grab Derrick all day.
Henry could regress by 20%, and he's still going to have 1,600 yards, I guess.
That is, yeah. That man, they gonna give him the rock too. They gonna give him the rock. That's the thing too. Attempts are huge, and he's a big back, so it's different. Yeah. He can run high, but he can also run low.
And it's true, Bogart fashion. I ran long on the show, Yes, I do. We do gotta. I have a little technical.
Yo, grab a Snickers.
Yeah,
It's still in the Matrix.
It's still the Matrix. I see you coming back, though. You coming back, baby. I see you.
We're gonna close this thing out so everybody around the horn, let them know where they can find you.
Yeah. WiseMan If. You can find me WiseMan Instagram, WiseMan If 1F. Sometimes I go by 2, but sometimes 1F. Find me on the Instagram.
Sometimes
same shit.
It's iffy.
Exactly.
My brother. Yeah.
What's happening is Hector breaking down the tape. You can find me and Zach on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, literally wherever, Spotify. Just search Breaking Down the Tape. You'll find one of us.
Yes. And my man, Turn Up the Jets.
Yeah, you can go find me at Turn Up the Jets. Also, you can find me on the Warzone Sports Network as well on YouTube, Instagram,
shout out to the Warzone.
Twitter, TikTok. So I got 2 shows over there too. But
nice.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, Bogard, as always, and everyone else.
Oh yeah, it was more of just we're just chopping it up today. You know what I mean?
That's all. Cat is
nice. You know, we just chopping it up.
Shooting up. You know what I mean? Just a little warm up.
I got that link invite last night. I'm texting to Bogarts, and he's like, "Yo, hop on." I'm like, "All right, man, cool."
Let's get it, man. Shoot around.
We going to work. You know what I'm saying, on a Sunday. You know what I mean? Getting warmed up for the year. You feel me? And my man Hustle, let him know.
Yep, find me everywhere. Fantasy Football Hustler. Go subscribe on Apple or Spotify. Go do it right now. Podcasts are coming out every day and often.
Yeah. He's this man, hard at work, Playmakers. Be sure to subscribe on my man's. You know what I'm saying? He's on like a light switch, bro. You feel me? Like, yeah. And you can find me at the Matrix. And
at the Matrix.
Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to subscribe to the gym, man. You know what I'm saying? Give me money. And and shout out to our sponsors, Milk and Honey and Monkey Knife Fight. Promo code GMM. Let's go.
Monkey Knife Fight.
Yeah.
Good shit, fellas. Been a pleasure, man. Joe, Hector,
Hustler,
Bogard, been a pleasure, y'all. Good shit. I love it.
Peace out.
Not bad for one.
Hit him with the run pass option. I run shit or I shred from the pocket. I'm always shopping, I'm always copping, and always pray I'm falling like leaves an item. Hey, what could I say? I make plays every day. Catch me with a thick one, make her pay what she weigh. And then some. Welcome to my kingdom. Really in the field, never got my feet up. Go hard, push a hard line. Yeah. Been around, peep the archives, Off top, it's a long grind. You don't need to watch to see that it's hard time, I'm counting chips, finna take the chip. You counterfeits, better pay attention. I'm about to check, catch me in my bag. Sunday to Sunday, we living that. We make plays every day, We make plays every day.